Hello everybody, this is where the High Elven campaign continues, and it does with some relief since Elrond, the Orc Slayer, well, or Elrond the Mighty as he's rightly known here, last time took Sakala and defended it twice over from assailants. And this time now we shall turn our attention westward, where Cirdan will try to find, there we go, Perthenloon. And so we start off with the battle to capture this lovely little place. Oh, hello, Eredluin. What are you doing there? Anyway, we'll get to that later. For now, it is Ithreo and his orcs that we shall have to fight. Walk riders, not a huge problem. Orc fighters, not a huge problem. Basically, we're fighting, not a huge problem. But the biggest problem of all might still be the game itself, so we shall save for fear of crashes. So apparently this human captain commands a bunch of orcs. Well, let's just group up quite simply. Melee and archers. And I think this is a fairly good place to attack the enemy. There we go. Boom. Hello, hello, hello. They come out to play from the very first go. Hello, Walk Riders. What do you bring to bear today? Who do we have here? Ooh, that's the general, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's the Valesman looking fella. Well, we shall just sit here and strike at them from a distance for now. Because that is a beautiful thing. 2% of the enemy dead. Well, Come on, can't you hit these guys? Come on, come. It's not terribly accurate at this range. We could move forward a little bit. I think we'll be okay with that. And there we go. Come on, guys, fellas, get moving. The sluggishness of this engine is sometimes a bit too much. Let's widen our lines a little bit, because charges can come suddenly in this wintry military climate. Come on. Get over there. Get over there. Thank you. And shoot. And shoot. Let's see what happens if we get to 5%. Or 4. Just a couple more shots. It might just do the trick and lure them at us. Although, I mean, I guess we could just send in our middle nobles and it will still be alright. Yeah, okay. We'll have to do that, I guess. So, middle nobles. Go. Archers just line up in a nice and orderly fashion. And why don't we send our long spears over to deal with them? Should we send our long spears to deal with them? Those on the flank? I say yes. Yes, we should. And we should also support them with archers. And Cirdan goes in for the kill, as it were. And my does he kill. It's just hack after hack. Slash, slash, slash. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Taking him down. Run in so you can get a nice shot before the mayhem starts. Although I'm not really sure what the enemy is up to. They seem... now they might do something. emphasis on might do something. Because it sure as hell doesn't seem that way. Okay. With this in mind, let's just pull our archers back. We don't want to shoot across buildings like that. It impedes our... je ne sais quoi, if you will. What are these orc fighters doing? Well, I can tell you what they're not doing. Fighting effectively. Let's bombard the town center, though. The village center. How are we doing? We're taking down out hundreds and losing pittance. You know, I think we can move these archers a little bit closer. Come on, fellows. Stout elves of Midland. And the surrounding riverlands, of course. Give it a go, Lindar Bowman. Midland nobles just hacking their way through. Make it. They've turned their backs on you. This is like surrendering by another name.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I'd be supremely disappointed in the military discipline of my forces if I were to look at this outcome of a battle. Numerical superiority, and what did it count for? Nothing. And now they're being pummeled from the sky. I guess we could just send in Cirdan after this. He'll be fine. So speed it up. Beautiful. And Cirdan sits here. He's completely fine. Doesn't even have a scratch on him. Excellent. They're exhausted, but in a jubilant mood. Where do we have the general? He is in this unit, isn't he? Yes, he is. This one at the back. So that's the one we shall target, I guess. No, no, okay. We want to hit that warg unit first. Walking, 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 very tired. Walking, 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 tired. Walking, 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 but tired doesn't last forever when you're walking. Because the excellent stamina trait is a little bit overpowered. Do we think they can take them even though they're very tired? My natural instinct is to let them wait until they're at least, I don't know, winded or something like that. We're moving closer. Closer, closer, closer. Nice. Spears of Midland moving in as well. We will not let Cirdan stand alone, of course. No. That's a strange bit of troop movement there, Cirdan. You sure you know what you're doing? I mean, it was very well rehearsed, though. Very, I mean, props to that, I guess. Good drilling. And the Warg Riders are being pummeled quite completely. The general of theirs is dead.
The enemy general lies dead.
Power of the Eldar. Do it, my men, do it. Come on. Take him out. What's that? Oh, one Warg. Goodbye.
Our men are in command of the city. This is a clear victory.
Excellent. Once again, Cirdan over 400. That unit is patently ridiculous. Really. And what gives them their edge is really that they are about as good as Gilgalad's company in melee, but there are just so many more of them. They're like twice the number. It is nuts. I tell you, nuts.
We protect the elven lands.
Yeah, let's just occupy it. That's fine. Ah, money in the bank. I tell you, money in the bank. And yeah, we allied with Wythe. Let's see if we can also do a similar thing with the bloomin' dwarves.
Stopping here.
Because otherwise, this northwestern situation might get a tad uncomfortable. For now, though, we shall limit ourselves to Captain Gazdov and seeing if he attacks us at Zakala, or maybe our little general going over there. But of course, if he attacks us, we will simply retreat. And there he goes. He could not take the temptation any longer. What does he even have? I mean, it's not even impossible we could beat this, but... it's kind of impossible, though. But really, no. We are going to fight it, but we're going to go onto the battlefield and retreat, so that with a bit of luck, he will head into Zakala. The alternative is that he goes to Ladris, and I guess that's okay, too.
We must act and halt this turn of events.
So we start deployment, and we start deployment back here, and then we go, and we withdraw, and we times 6. Goodbye! I will be your guide, away from the battlefield. For there were certain woodmen who got news to Thranduil by runners, and also themselves gathered a force to ambush the orcs. But these elves, yeah, they know it when they are outmatched. To be fair, you know, oh yes, they went to Zakala. That's wonderful. And they come to Zakala. That's also wonderful. Then we can get rid of them. Because now we have the strength to take them on. Thank you, orcs. But yeah, 38 elves, no matter how good, will struggle against 1,400 orcs, no matter how pitiful. Yeah, Nithron, you can get pride. That's fine. We are resplendent, which is good to know. Styrian has been reclaimed, which is wonderful. We didn't take Cameth Bryn, but give me a break. Okay, so what's going on here? Are we? Yes, we are retraining some troops here, which is good. That's good to see. We need that too. And now we are actually making money again. This is wonderful.
My lord.
So where are those dwarves? Ah, yes. Okay, interesting.
Their dignitary. I shall continue tomorrow.
We don't have a lot of elven presence here, so we shall want to establish a hall of song to mitigate the blow of Cirdan leaving, because I'm pretty sure they won't take kindly to him doing that.
My lord.
We'll leave behind some bowmen.
Scout the area.
Yeah. Getting that building first will actually be really good. So he'll stay for a little while, but not long. Not too long at all. Enough to kind of deter the dwarves and say, back off, it's ours. But not enough to where we lose money. But next turn we'll start the building of something cool. And here comes Captain Galu. Well, come along then. Do you think you have what it takes to break Elrond, the mighty High Lord of the Elves? Because I rather think that you don't. You do not have the backbone, the morale, the wisdom, the courage, or the skill. So, our Caliquendi Lords are going to stand here. Our Dundar Wardens are going to stand here. Our Dundar Bowmen are not going to stand at the front lines because I am not an idiot. There you go. Sweet friends, come on. We've done this before. I know you can do it. There you go. That's good enough for now. And then we spread you out. Put you into proper formations. And we put you on guard mode. And yeah, no, we won't keep Elrond on guard mode. That's fine. So let's see if we can aim for some Uruk Overseers. Oh, they're fielding the ram though. Okay. Maybe those Warg Scouts actually. Because otherwise they'll be just hailing crossbow bolts down upon us. And then we might also hit some Uruk Overseers in the meantime, which is good. We want to hit the Overseers because we want their morale gone by the time they get in. Where's the general? Is that the general? Oh my goodness, they are so screwed. Alright, you guys are firing upon Warg Scouts as well. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just fire on those Warg Scouts. I applaud it. I applaud it. Oh. We've lost a couple of Dunedain already. Because they're shooting at them for some reason. You'd almost think they're mortal enemies. So these stats are pretty good for orcs in the early tier, but here's the thing. There are about as many of them as we have of our Caliquendi Lords, and let's just take a peek at their stats, shall we? 15 attack, that's as much as they have defense, and twice that in their defense. So, I mean, Jesus Christ. And at this rate, we might even kill their general before they enter the settlement. Let's unleash arrows as far and wide as we can. Oh, the general seems unhappy about the situation and he might be running away. Well, what can I say? Dunedain Warden? The one of you that... Yeah, you have an unenviable task, I'm afraid, good sir. And you're also being shot through the gate. I don't know how that's happening, but...
The enemy have the walls.
Yeah.
To our defense or all will be lost.
And here goes their general. There we go. Goodbye, Warg Scouts. Goodbye, Warg Raiders. They are so toast. They're already routing. I mean, could this be any easier, I ask you? You know what? Maybe we should pull back our elves just so that we can let our archers do the work for a little bit. Come on, come on. You're gonna be okay. You'll be alright. But okay, you've been drawn back in. Okay. Okay.
changes in the course of battle. For
The Uruk overseers are keeping the morale steady for these goblins, but it shan't last forever. How's the little general doing over here? He's doing okay. He's doing okay. But we should look out for him and make sure he doesn't get too many arrows in the back of the head. But they are actually holding 1,000 orcs back, which is very impressive.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Hack, 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 and slash. Hack, 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 and slash. Hack, 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 and slash. Okay. Woo! They're being shot, though. Why is the general always the last man to leave? Why? I ask you, why? But now comes Elrond, and Elrond is fierce. Okay, now it's the banner carrier who's the last man to leave. Where are the rest of you? Oh, there you are. Okay, good. You know what? You can go back. It's just I don't want you to be in the very front line with that general. That's fine. Though, this situation is fine. This is fine. Because look at them. They don't have a leg to stand on. Let's just pull our archers back. We don't want them to be shot. Yeah. This is fine. Go, Elrond. Cleave your way through these unwashed masses. The Uruk overseers can't do anything against this.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Look how beautiful it is. Okay. Calaquenti Lords, you're still doing fine. There's some goblin archers over there. What's this? Goblin infantry. Come along. I have news for you. Your friends are dead. There we go. Shoot at them until they bleed. And then Calaquenti Elves, having just rested for a little while, they come in and they smash, and then we should rout them. Come on. There we go. That's an end to that one. And we just catch a few of them. That's really nice. They're fighting to the death or something, but there they go. They run, they run, they run. How do you feel about that? Your first battle. Are you satisfied? I'd be satisfied. You're all bloody. All nice and bloody. Yeah, remove them. I mean, they're kind of removing themselves, but why not just help them along? Look at that, isn't it beautiful? This might be a war crime, but yeah. There we go. Let's exit the battle. And we win. Doing their Wardens 3 healed. Yay! And they gain experience despite not killing anyone. But they caught 7 prisoners. Don't know how, but somehow they managed it. 524. Gil-galad's company. Even in the front lines, the Calaquenti Lords were overpowered. But Gil-galad's company, they reign supreme. I believe they're relentless, which makes them ungodly focused in close combat. Yeah, let's just say goodbye, I guess. Farewell. It was nice knowing you guys. Ooh, we want to know the Dunlendings apparently. I want to have closer relationship with the dwarves first, though. Are you building? You are building. This is wonderful. Others can build as well. Well, maybe. Maybe next turn. And
Yes.
Rincarvornon.
Yes.
You... Rincarvornon? Rincarvornon? I don't know. You shall go to the dwarves. That's your first mission. Dunlending missions will come for a good long while. Not too worried about that. But yeah, here in Perthenloon we will want to have a hall of song, then we'll want an artist studio. And believe me, we can afford it. We can afford it. Oh, and we can get Amanya Riders. These are lovely, lovely folks. They're a bit expensive. Oh, and Amanya Rangers. Oh, these are great. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. What do we want to do? Well,
Elves. Yes, my lord.
we should send these to Eladris for training.
Elves.
Oh, and we kind of need Elrond's presence to secure Zakala, since it is 0% Elven. But if we build an artist studio, then I guess we'll be fine. And we need a whole song in Brunos. These are the kind of things we need. Early doors. Let's end the turn. So, with a relative stability, we brace for new adventures. Beriatharian. Yeah, sure. Marry away. You horny gibbon. And we're building everywhere. Ooh, this is wonderful. Okay. Hello, Angmar.
For the light.
What can I do for you today?
Come, my brothers. Elves, sire.
Lindar Bowman. Why don't you go to Brunost?
At ease.
And then we can send Beriatharian to Imladris. Why not? Oh, we want all this cavalry. Duneline Scouts, I mean, they're fine, but they're not as good as the Emmanuel Rangers, as you can see quite clearly. .140-meter range and high accuracy, which is almost... the Scouts have 120. Yeah. Movement speed 110%. I think these have what? 105. Yeah, I thought so. Missile attack of 5. Missile attack of 8. I mean, that just puts them up among the highest damaging... you know, the units in the game with the highest damage. And Angmar have claimed Cameth Bryn, which is of course annoying, but we will fight them at some point. Just not necessarily now. Unless of course they attack us, which
Yes,
they
my lord.
very well could.
As you wish. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
So with this
Stopping
Hall of
here.
Song, I think it appropriate to leave Perthenloon behind.
See us in the forest. Follow me. Sire.
Let's just keep an eye on the dwarves.
We will need that.
And then we move south. And as we go, we shall build towers.
Over here, elves.
I think the settlement's somewhere around here.
Onward.
So let's move that way. Angmar, what are your relations with everybody? Enemies with the Dunedain, Bree, and the dwarves of Eretluin. Allied with Moria and Gundabad and Mordor. Yeah. We'll just have to fight them, really. Inevitably, we will have to fight Angmar. But I hope it shall not be today. But let's see. Let's see. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Your forces ambush mountain orcs. The ambush was a failure. They'll have time to prepare for battle. Yeah. Okay, so High Chieftain Uglag is coming to Zakala apparently. Or something. Okay, we'll just do a retreat maneuver with our dear elves, because otherwise we will lose them. I don't really want to lose them.
We must act and halt
So
this turn of events.
we shall do thusly. And what? We can't withdraw? Oh no. What if I do like this?
We've been dealt a
Lose
stinging defeat.
46. That stings a bit. But realistically, there was not much we would be able to do. They would just charge in with their walks, and we would lose our archers completely, and rather lose a third of them than lose all, I think.
There are too many.
And they flee back to Zakala. And what does Uglag do? None at all. What does Angmar do? None at all. At least not to us. Maybe they're going for the Dunedain. I guess that's a possibility. Amanyar Rangers. They shall be very, very useful against the wargs of the enemy. And when Bruenost gets a Hall of Song, then everything will make some more money. And it also takes some corruption away, which is always good. Queues have stalled. Oh dear. They released the prisoners, which is nice. Perth and Loon builds a Hall of Song, and hence everything is lovely. Cirdan shall build towers as he goes.
Follow me. Elves, we must give up the road.
It seems that this dude doesn't even cause any devastation. It also seems like he's hovering over the ground. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Builder's Hall in Mithlond would be very worth it. Is near. Is causing devastation in Harlan, no doubt. Yes, he is. 77 a turn. Meh. Oh, and the Orkhan also doing some damage. Well, but we are making money, so as long as we invest it wisely, everything will be alright. Ah, hello, dear faction leader of my most hated enemy.
We must protect the people.
Yeah, we must protect the people.
Your orders. Yes, tomorrow.
By the light of Elbereth, like the wind.
Cirdan, build a tower, please.
Onward. Stay alert.
Oh yes, the Dwarves of Eredlun seem to like us, so let's seize the moment and forge an alliance.
Yes, my lord. I I shall continue.
This might bring
tomorrow.
us into conflict with Angmar, but that is a risk I am willing to take. Oh no, hello Rathrak. Ah, bloody blimmin' orcs. There's so many of you. Okay, maybe we should begin to do something then. One more turn and then we can retrain Dundine Wardens, I think. So what do we have here? Oh goodness, not a lot. What's coming for us? Rather a lot. But Mountain Orcs, that's going to be an actual challenge. And it's not particularly easy to reinforce that settlement now. This is not good. We'll probably lose a lot of troops in that battle, to be honest. But maybe if we can weaken their High Chieftain a bit with Elrond's bodyguard. I mean, that will help massively. And then Tharion will be... I don't know. If he dies, fine. We can get new generals. We just can't get new Elronds. It's kind of the general rule here. How much are we willing to sacrifice in the name of keeping Bruenost? That's a freaking good question.
I'm gonna stick you.
I do not think we'll be able to keep it with 2 units. I am going to say that. But if they attack next turn, there's nothing we can do. We can't really get to them either. And so we will just have committed troops and money for little gain. Ugh. I don't like the idea of Elrond dying, but
Your orders.
if that's what needs to happen, then I guess that's what needs to bloody happen. Well, let's end the turn and see what they do.
Elven warriors.
Yeah, we can't reinforce Sagkala no matter what we do. It will simply have to defend itself. So, sweet orcs, what will you do? I think we can take this, but it's gonna be tight. This is probably... I mean, they have a lot of snagger. So it really is all about their generals. If we can take those down, then we stand a really good chance. Athruk is a bit of a mean beanie though, it has to be said. And High Chieftain Uglag comes with these 14 attack, 20... yeah, and of course there are 153 of them. We'll just have to see what we can do.
Wipe the blight from this land.
Yeah, I suppose this time it is appropriate to call them Blight. So the question is the smartest thing to do really to hold them here? You know, I think it is. I think it is. Because we can still shoot them with our formidable archers. If we put them a little bit further back, they'll also have some time to make use of their incredibly long range. And we have Lindar Bowman coming in right here. Good. So there you go. And you guys, well, you're gonna shoot as soon as you see someone, of course, because we want all your arrows spent, so to speak. But when you can hit those mountain uruks, please do. Here we go, I think. Come on, come on, come on. There you are. There you are. That's the guy. That's the guy you want to hit. If we can hit him. Arthuric, yeah, he's probably going to do a bit of damage too because he has good armor stats. Linda Bowman, you hold off a little bit. Caliquenti Lords, you stay on the defensive. Basically guard your general and guard the gate. That's what I want you to do. Maybe move a slight bit closer to it, but I mean really not far. And the Mountain Uruks are taking Elrond's arrows like champs. But also, I mean, they're not too close yet, so the accuracy isn't all that. But it's still good. Yeah, now they're beginning to fall. It's good.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Snagger archers shooting at Caliquenti Lords. Good frickin' luck killing any of them. Down to 120 something Mountain Uruks. It's really good. We're not given the blessing of a reprieve here, but
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates.
so it's time. All out assault is upon us. Everybody shoot the Mountain Uruks, really. That's what we want.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all will be lost.
Okay. Attack, my friends, attack. Give them something to think about. Here come the Mountain Uruks. Okay. You're still firing, at least some of you. Not really anymore though, no. Now you're fully dedicated to melee. Power of the Eldar. Thank you. Oh, the Caliquenti Lords have disrupted their information in attacking. That was not really what I wanted to see. And once again, the general always the one to move the furthest into the fray. And now it's been stabbed voraciously by several different snagger. Each one a dice roll that might end up killing him. Why don't we shoot a bit at the goblin bodyguards? And where are the Mountain Uruks? They're over there. Okay. The Caliquenti Lords are doing good, but they may just fall in the attempt. Go on regular stance, take whatever options you can get. The Caliquenti Lords are basically done for. But we are faring fairly well. Now it is time for the Lindar Bowmen to sacrifice themselves. Yeah, gather all your strength, please. All of it. Because there are still hundreds of enemies left to kill. Run in among them, Lindar Bowman, and give them something they shall not forget. There we go. Nice. Okay. Then time for you to commit yourself to melee, and time for Elrond to move a bit. Who is waiting down with those ladders? Ah, some goblin infantry. Okay. Okay. Time to keep shooting, Elrond. Time to keep shooting. Try to hit somewhere around here.
Changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Because we want all your arrows spent, if possible. It will support your friends and defeat your enemies. But this is when our percentage of allies lost begins to climb in earnest. Because we're seeing Lindar Bowman go up against the Mountain Uruks, and that's not a fight that's fun for our side. Not in the slightest. They're doing alright though. Doing alright. They could do good against the Snagger, naturally. Our Calaquendi General will probably be the last man standing over here. But he is fighting 2-3 Mountain Uruks at a time. Come on. There we go. Got one. Kill the goblin. The Mountain Uruks are just beastly though. Let's see if we can get something out of shooting the goblin bodyguards. Because this corner is one worth focusing on, I feel. That's also where the faction leader is. It's where the other orc general is. And it's the weakest flank at the moment. Ooh, this shall be a test for Elrond. He is unwavering in his resolve. So he certainly has that.
Men have slain the enemy general.
What?
A worthy enemy, but no less dead.
Elrond's Gilgalad's company managed to bloody kill their the king at range, or their chieftain. That's quite amazing. Okay, retreat, Elrond, retreat. This is when you run. They might stand there and celebrate, but it divides them a bit. And a divided enemy is absolutely in our interest. And now we have a hill to defend. A hill to die on, if you will, but I do not think we shall die today. Whew, okay. First up, the goblin bodyguards. Hold your fire for now. Actually, we want them to get a little bit closer. There is their auxiliary general. This is when we fire. Boom. Okay. Took a couple of them down. Now we meet them on the slope. There we go. It is a wonderful thing that they come to us in this kind of drip feed fashion. Because it means we shall not be surrounded completely. But they also come over here, Mountain Uryx. They will be a bit harsh as well because they have a high attack. The Goblin Bodyguards have the high defense though. Disable guard mode. Just strike at them. We're being shot at by Snagger. Not terribly convenient, but not terribly inconvenient either. It's fine. Okay. Okay, pull back to the hill. Draw them a little closer. Come on. Wonderful. They shall have to come to us. Okay, Elrond, you got a bloody nose. What are you gonna do about it? Where are you going? Okay, so they apparently have no idea what they're doing. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, and I don't care. I want them gone. Charging, routing them, charging, routing them. Goblin archers. See them gone. There we go. Nice. Let's just walk. There's no rush here. Apparently the enemy doesn't know what to do with themselves. They're just running to the other exit. What's this about? Is anyone really coming for the central square? It does seem not to be the case. Okay. I mean, we could of course wait them out. Oh, hello, Goblin Infantry. Coming along. Felt like you were missing out? Eh? You must be tired by now. Allow me to welcome you with open arms. Jesus.
Our army is tiring.
Yeah. I think their army is tiring too. Don't you worry about that. There we are. Okay, more. No, Goblin Band. Well, let's just march slightly back up the hill and turn and face. That's got them rattled. And as good as the Mountain Orcs are, they can't face us without aid. Without aid, they are nothing. Without their leader, they're even less.
In our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
There we go. Okay, Goblin Band over there, reformed for some bloody reason. Let's go over and knock him on the head. There we are.
Pursue and run them down.
Yeah, let's just
Enemy
end it.
are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy
Whew.
of only the mightiest of generals.
Well fought on all sides. Our Calaquendi lords fought and died well. And Elrond lives. This is the most important bit. It really is. And then we'll have some archers left, and that's fine, and they got some experience, that's fine, but Elrond lives. That's the most important bit. That's the most important bit. That's the shit. That's the shit. That's the most important bit. Okay. So, goodbye to the goblins, and Brunost under attack. Well, I mean, And of course they attack us immediately. This time without the general, though. That's the only saving grace we have. And then that we might be able to cram them into a single line and just take them on gradually. Let's see if we can. I'm feeling this.
Fight to the end.
Yeah, and that's basically what we'll do. Fighting till the end. Goobly goo.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must
Start
act and halt
deployment.
this turn of events.
We shall act by starting our deployment. Now, they are likely to come in from both sides. Yeah, let's just see what we do. We could do that where we kind of defend the square from both sides. Okay, they decided that an attack might be a good idea after all. They're going in from two sides, but mainly from one of them. Okay, what I'm gonna do, gonna send Lindlar guards to deal with the Orc Hunters. Calaquendi lords shall stand firm against the rest. And we shall mash into them and kill them quite completely. But oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not going to go well, is it? The Snagger archers are raining death upon us. The Orc Hunters are shaken though. I mean, that's the main thing we have. We have dedicated warriors of high quality. And we have the morale to back it up. Because our men know there will be no quarter if they lose. They're routed,
Our enemy
and
has
so...
command of the city.
No, they don't.
No defeat seems almost certain.
Come on. Oh no, we have only... Yeah, okay, we are gonna lose this.
Our force remains.
Look at that! Use the light of Elbereth. But not even the light of Elbereth can turn the tide of a battle this badly lost.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired. Our foe has taken control of the city.
Yeah, okay, Brunost is lost. We shall have to retake it. The infuriating thing about fighting the goblins is that even taking out 40% of this army will not be a significant drop in the... significantly more than a drop in the bucket against these guys, because they just mass produce troops like no one else. And there he goes. And that's it for the banner carrier.
We've been dealt a stinging defeat today.
There we go. Lindar Guard's doing a really good job, all considered, but there's nothing they could do. And on that somber note, we shall have to end this episode. It is not an episode without its successes, but of course, it always takes a somber tone when an enemy takes a general and a town. But a candidate for adoption is a candidate for adoption.
Elves!
Guild available. Zakala. Yeah, let's get that Bladesmith Guild. Let's send Lindar Bowman to him, Ladris. And you know what? That captain over there, he needs to go. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we lost the battle, but not the war. And we now have a relatively good force at Ladris with which we could strike out. At least once Zakala has been stabilized a little bit. Because we do want Lord Elrond to lead the fight. Now here, I have some elven culture, but not a lot. So we will want an artist studio. Here we have a bit more, but we don't really have much recruitment potential. But we can of course train Calaquendi lords in Mithlond. They can go govern in Berthredum, as long as we get a hold of Song. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Let's go for some quick wins economically. So we'll start with the grain exchange, continue with the Hall of Song, then we'll go artist studio, and we'll see what we can do from there. Can we even build anything military here yet? Not really, no. That'll come later though. Let's get a Hall of Song so that these guys can become without upkeep. That will help us enormously. We have free upkeep here. I mean, a Hall of Song is always a welcome thing. But our land clearance here will also be good, because we will want to grow the place.
My lord?
Cirdan, how are you doing?
Come, my brothers.
Cirdan, sweet man.
As you wish.
Follow me.
Over here, elves.
Like the wind.
Oh, was it over here?
At ease.
Because it's the same region, right? Yeah, it is. Eastern Numerador. Yeah.
Ships ready.
Let's see what we can do. Oh, didn't I promise to just end the episode? Oh goodness, I made a terrible mistake. I accidentally clicked the end turn button. That's just how much fun I'm having, folks. If you don't stop me, and well, you can't really, but if you don't stop me, then I will simply keep on playing.
Sire. Scout the area. Over here, elves.
Orders completed.
Yes, my lord. Without question.
As here shown. Let's get a market in Mythlond. I think that'll be a pretty good investment, right? Yeah, 90 extra trade, that's good. And 50 extra there, so that'll pay itself off in like 11 turns, which is really good. No diplomatic relations with Dunland, but that's okay. Now, Zakala, what can we give you? You're beginning to become more elven. You know what? We just need to intensify the process already started. And Radur. Yeah. You know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that cheating the game is a wonderful thing to do. So let's take Habriston. Send him over there. And there. And then we have a lovely little auto-resolver who can walk around and take on minor armies. Maybe even take on Brunost itself. We'll see. While we build up our forces here in Imladris. Shall we take it another turn? Let's take another turn. It's so much fun. Let's take another turn. And they go so quick, you know? You go... But it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Hello, Rathur. You come to auto-resolve me? I shall auto-resolve you till the cows come home. And Angmar is just sending troops over to the Dunedain. That's fine. I will let them do their thing. If I take the goblins, the Dunedain take Angmar. I think that's a fair division of labor. Don't you?
Follow me. Sire, onward. Like the wind. At ease.
There we go. Look at this. Several armies ripe for exploitation.
Give up the road. At ease.
Emmanuel riders in Imladris, which is wonderful.
Your will, my lord.
A Hall of Song in Harland, and yes, Lindar Mariners are free. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now what we will need to do is build a builder's hall or two. As Cirdan moves with his retinue to Ostgelon. That's the one that's over here.
Assail them. Destroy it.
A town, a village he shall lay siege to. Yes. Can we take them? You know, I think we just might be able to. We'll just need to weaken their sellswords a bit. But compared to Cirdan's troops, they aren't that good. I mean, they're fine for the early game, but they're not great. Let's make that the end of the episode, though.
Yes,
Because before then, I want an alliance with these guys.
This seems quite acceptable.
Lovely. Military access, what do you say? Balanced?
Extremely a pleasure, Lord.
Lovely.
Without question,
Okie dokie.
my lord.
Now it's time. Let's go down and see if Dunland really is all that.
As you wish.
And then we take Ostgalon.
Scatter them. Send them back to their underworld.
They have a lot of soldiers here. But we have a lot of good soldiers here. We'll probably lose some in this one. It's kind of unavoidable. So which way in? Let's go with this one. I like the open ones. Let's speed it up. We don't want to waste too much time on these relatively perfunctory battles. Come, my friends, come, my friends. You can't even reach them from there? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, how about there then? Thank you very much. Shoot the bandits. Shoot the bandits. There are bandits over there, so shoot the bandits. They're moving. Okay, let's redeploy our archers a bit. Let's send our Linda Lawspears to deal with the bandits. Ooh, hello. Bandits and hunters? No, bandits. Okay. Bandits, bandits. Did they have some woodland hunters? Oh, they're in there. Marvelous. Okay, Mythal Mobiles. Time to deal with those. And then we send our archers to deal with these bandits over here. London Longspears doing a lovely job. Stab, 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 stab. And Midland Nobles. Come on. You actually lost some. They do pack a punch. They have what? What's the missile damage? 5, yeah. Which is very high for archers. What's going on? Well, they're sending troops to the center. Well, well, if they do that, we'll just follow them and shoot at them from behind. Perfect. London Lawspears, how are you doing? An excellent job, I would say. They really are in their element here. Ah, they're trying to do a little bit of a pincer maneuver. They shall find already, though. Come, friends. You have some bandits to shoot.
The battle seems the enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Hey, let's just stand over here and shoot them in the back. I think nothing can go wrong if we do that. Remnants of the Arthedain. Not much left then, eh? Okay, Lyndon Longspears, how are you doing? March in, take the center. It's gonna be great. We're just shooting them from behind, and it's a wonderful thing to see. Let's run up closer to give us a bit more precision. The Metal Nobles carving their way through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of men. You know what? I think we're getting to the point where we want our archers to stop shooting indiscriminately. And we'll just finish it up with the Nobles and the Longspears. Because are there really even any enemies left?
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Oh, oh, there he was. That was the guy with the Dunedain cape. Okay, fair enough.
Our men are in command of the city.
What a beautiful outcome.
The enemy utterly vanquished. This is a great victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
And we heal some long spears. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. 650 casualties at the hand of the Mithlon nobles. Oh goodness. Maybe it ought to be a crime. But with this triumphant swell of music in the background, I do declare myself confident in saying that this episode has had an end. So I hope you've had a good time here with me in Middle-earth as we have seen elves rampage across, especially the west, really, and heroically defend the east. And now we shall go on some little cheeky offensives here. Skirmishes around Bruinost, just to keep them on their toes while we are preparing an invasion force they shall not be able to refute or repel. And our influence spreads. We have a strong relationship going with the Dwarves of Eredluin now. I see that going into very wonderful directions. So to sum up our purposes of expanding economically here in the west and militarily in the east, I think we're doing a pretty good job because we have 2 wonderful settlements going and we are establishing our hold over them with art galleries, because in art lies love. And if not love, what do we fight for, I ask you. But anyway, with that lovely note in the back of your mind, I declare that this episode is dedicated to you, dear listener. And especially if you're going through a hard time, I hope that it gets better. Tomorrow has always has the potential of being better than today. And, well, I hope you fare well no matter what life throws your way. Captain Turtle Waffle, yours considerably, out.